Hello, kids! Welcome to our English class. This is Teacher Jaire, an English teacher from the Honor Tutorial Center. And for today, we are going to talk about the perfect tenses of the verb. Are you ready? Alright, that's good to hear. So, without further ado, let's start our discussion. First, let us define again the meaning of the verb. Can you still remember the meaning of the verb? Alright, what is it? Okay, very good. A verb is a word that indicates a physical action, a mental action, or a state of being. So why is it important to learn about the tenses of the verb? Because tenses of the verb is useful to indicate the time at which something happened. And for today, we're only going to focus at a specific tense of the verb, which is the perfect tenses. So, what is the meaning of the perfect tense of the verb? So, perfect tense talks about those actions that are already done or completed when we are speaking about them. So, let's take a look of this example. Ira had gone to the movies. So, the verb in the sentence is had gone. So, had gone refers to the fact that Ira already went to the movies in the past, and the action is already completed while we are speaking about it. Do you understand? All right. So the perfect tenses of the verb is divided into three. We have the present, the past, and the future perfect tenses of the verb. So let's start with present perfect tense. So when we say present perfect tense of a verb, it tells about something that happened at an indefinite time in the past. It also tells about an action that happened in the past and is still happening now. So in order for you to construct an example of a sentence with present perfect tense, so you may follow this formula. So you may have the subject plus the has or have and then the past participle of the verb. So if the subject is singular, you may use has, but if it is plural, you may use have. Okay? So let's try to understand this example. So my father has driven station wagons for many years. So the verb in the sentence is has driven. And this is an example of present perfect tense. So our subject is father, therefore we're going to use the helping verb has plus the past participle of the verb which is driven. Do you understand? Okay, can you give me your own example of a sentence with present perfect tense? Okay. Very good. So next, we have what we call the past perfect tense. So the past perfect tense names an action that took place before another action or event in the past. So the formula for this one is had, since it is already past, okay, and the plus the past participle of the verb. Do you understand? So let's take a look of this example. Until he traded it in, my father had driven that station wagon for 10 years. So the verb in the sentence is had driven. So since this is an example of the past perfect tense, so we use the helping verb had, okay, and then a past participle of the verb which is driven. Do you understand? Okay, can you construct your own example of a sentence that is past perfect tense? Okay, very good. And lastly, we have here what we call the future perfect tense. So the future perfect tense refers to an action that will be completed before another action begins in the future. So for this one, the formula is will plus have plus the past participle of the verb. Like for example, he will have done it by this evening. So our verb here is will have done because the sentence is in a future perfect tense. Okay, we're going to put will plus have and then the past participle of the verb which is done. Do you understand? Okay, very good. Can you construct your own example of a sentence with future perfect tense? Okay, very good. Good job. So, do you understand our lesson? Alright, since you already understand it, so let's try to answer this activity. So, you're going to write if the sentence is past perfect, present perfect, and future perfect tense. So, after you found, okay, that the verb in the sentences. Do you understand? Okay, let's start. First one, she will have studied in France and college. Can you tell first where is the verb? Okay, the verb is will have studied. And what tense of verb is this? Okay, very good. So we have here the future perfect tense. Good job. Number two, he has eaten chicken every day for a month. So can you tell me where is the verb first? Okay, very good. Has eaten. And this sentence is in what tense of the verb? Okay, very good. So this is in the present perfect tense of the verb. Very good. Number three, the students had worked hard in class, so they earned a pizza party. Can you tell me where is the verb? Okay, very good. Had work. And had work is in what tense of the verb? Alright, very good. So this is in past perfect tense. How about number four? Karen and Mark have waited to get a dog since they were little. So can you tell me where is the verb? Okay, the verb is have waited. And what tense of verb is that? Okay, very good. So this is in present perfect tense. And last one, number five. We had gone to the store to buy some flowers for my mom. Where is the verb in the sentence? Had gone, very good. And what tense of the verb is it? Okay, very good. So the sentence is in past perfect tense. Very good. So what is your score out of 5? Wow, that's great. So that's all for today in our lesson about the perfect tenses of the verb. And I hope that you learned something about our lesson. So that's all. Goodbye. Again, this is Teacher Tyra from the Honors Tutorial Center. See you on our next video.